Hello everyone. This is a big challenge that I am making for myself. It is going to be the 52-week big challenge, and zucchini bread, I should say, is the first week that I'm doing. I gotta admit, this was my first list of what I wanted to do for all 52 weeks, and as you can see, I already crossed off some. It's because my first video that I did on zucchini bread all got destroyed, so I'm redoing week 1, and then that was when I got my updated one there. I wanted to make it prettier for you guys. The reason why I want to do a big challenge is because of, well, first of all, I got the inspiration from the British Bake Challenge, and also I got a new stove. It's just a basic stove, and the reason why I'm excited about it is because we had no stove for 2 months, I believe it was, until I decided which one I wanted, and I missed baking. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna challenge myself and do something different. There's a couple people out there who are doing a 52-week bake challenge, but I'm doing mostly desserts, or I should say all desserts. I'm gonna try to incorporate the baking in every dish, whether if it's just dough or if it's just the crust, anything that it requires baking. So donuts might be difficult because we normally fry those, but I'm gonna try a baking version of that. And I'm gonna introduce you to some of my girls because you'll see them in the video a couple times. So my dogs. She's my golden doodle, Rhea. She was a little bit more teddy bear look, but I just trimmed her beard over there. I'm starting this bake challenge the end of summer, so this is why I'm choosing some of my ingredients for whatever is in season, and that's my goal as well. Phoebe, she's a little bit afraid of the camera. Come here, Phoebe, it's okay. She is my English golden retriever. This is my butter eater. This is Elephant, our new kitten. He's not supposed to be on the table, but I'll move him later. He's trying to steal my butter. This is the OG. He's pretty friendly and likes to roam everywhere. Hi, the OG. Then we have my girls, and lots of times I have some scraps for them. You'll see that these are some of the scraps that I already have from the zucchini and from breakfast this morning. Try to have nothing go to waste is what I'm trying to do with the challenge as well. Those are my girls. We also have our garden here, trying to again not waste anything, and fall season is coming up, and so our garden is pretty much done. My themes with what we have in our garden or whatever's in season at the store. All right, let's go to the actual baking zucchini bread. Okay guys, so we have our recipe here. So what we are going to need: 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of baking soda, a tablespoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, 3 eggs. The average is 3 large eggs. Mine are different because they're from my chickens. Some of my chicken eggs are really small because I have bantam miniature chickens there. So 3 large eggs, a cup of oil, 2 cups and 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then 2 cups of grated zucchini. So I already have mine grated here. And then a cup of chopped walnuts. My grandma donated to us. Yay! She had a lot, so she's like, here, have some of mine. Then we're also going to need a sifter. You're gonna need a large bowl or 2, and then we're going to need our 2 bread loaf pans, and then we also need a baking sheet to put it on top so anything, any spillage will go on there and not ruin your stove. Okay, so that's what we're gonna need. Let's start putting it together. Hey guys, so first and foremost, we need to preheat our oven to 325. We want to grease and flour our bread pans. Part of our ingredients, we want to sift the dry. So let's start with our 3 cups of flour. We're gonna need 3 cups, but I'm gonna just do 1 at a time. our next step is to have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder, a teaspoon of that, and then 3 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. 3 teaspoons. Alright, so that is our dry ingredients. Let's get to our wet ingredients. Okay, next we want to beat 3 eggs. This is part of the challenge too, that whatever we have in the house, we don't need too much fancy equipment. Okay, so 3 eggs, then a cup of vegetable oil. We're gonna need 2 and 1/4 of a cup of white sugar. 2, look at all that sugar already. And we gotta add some more. And 1/4. That right there is a sweet dessert. Then we are going to add some more flavor into it. 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we'll give it a little quick mix. I'm feeling baking gives you a workout, and this is where it is. So your workout happens and then you stuff yourself with dessert, but it's this mixing thing, mixing the dough together. And so you're gonna get your dry ingredients and you're gonna mix it to your wet, and you're gonna see it gives you a workout. Especially this bread is so dense of a bread, you're gonna feel it. Mix it until it's all incorporated. You'll tell the difference. Okay, you can see our dough. So we want to stir in our zucchini, but first of all, I want to try to get as much liquid out of it as possible, the grated zucchini. You could do it with a cheese netting to take out liquid, but I just do it with a napkin and squeeze it to the side because, I mean, really, you just use what you got. Why buy something else? And so 2 cups of our zucchini, and we want to incorporate that. Okay, then we want to add a cup of chopped walnuts. After doing that, bring it into our stir pan. Mine are 2 different sizes again, so I'm just working with it. Okay guys, so I was a little bit messy there, so I had to clean up. I spilled a little on the tray, but that's what it's there for. So we got it in our trays, and then we're going to bake again at 325. So 40 to 60 minutes, and you could get a toothpick just to check the middle of it. Actually, I want to show you, look at this, all the dishes that comes from it. Clean up while I wait for that bread to be done. So after baking, mine took about 50 minutes, I want to say. So it took a little longer than I expected. But after baking, you want to let it cool for maybe 5-10 minutes out of the pan, and then flip it upside down on a wire rack. And then 10 minutes later, you want to flip it over again so that it won't have lines on the top of your bread. But this is my outcome. This is my zucchini bread, guys. You can tell it's done. You could hear a little bit of the tap on the bottom. Not the same thing as regular bread, but pretty close. And there you go. Thank you so much. Until next time.